back to another video. In today's video we are going to be building the best kelp farm and the only kelp farm you'll ever need, ever. Whether you play Donut SMP, whether you just want a cool farm in your survival world, all of those. First we're gonna place a chest and then place hoppers going into the chest. This is very important, okay? And we're gonna place 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these, okay? And then to test whether it works, what you can do is you can put your kelp in there and it should start filtering into the chest like so. Whilst that's doing that, what we can do is then place a block. This is any solid block that you want. Place a row of these right next to the hoppers. Like this, and then go one up on both sides. So like that, and then just break that block. And then what you're going to do is go another block up. Pretty simple so far. You guys can wind back if you missed a step. Okay, now we are going to get our pistons and we're going to place them facing inwards like this. And yeah, I am in creative mode because it's just easier to build rather than getting all the stuff in Donut SMP. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place blocks going into the back of the pistons like so. Like so, and then you're going to crouch down and place these observers. Make sure the arrow is going back like so on the observers. And then if we go over to the other side, it should look like that. And do the same on the other side. All 10. And what you're going to do is you're going to run redstone dust into the back of all of these observers. Spam redstone. And then what you're going to do, actually we need glass. Let's just get some nice glass. Is you are going to place glass at the bottom. And you can scale all this up to whatever size you want. Now, all your kelp should be in here. It is. Okay, the next step that we're going to do is we're going to get our fence gates, place them down, and then if you try to place it normally, it will just open the fence gate. So what we're going to do is crouch, and then place just the middle row, like so, of these fence gates. No, that's wrong. You don't want them like that, you want them like that. Okay, what you're going to do then is go along and open all of these fence gates. Hopper. Make sure they're all open. I think it works better if they're all open. Now what you're going to do is you're going to crouch down, place water on every one of these observers. And if it activates the pistons, you know you've done it right, like so. And then go along and do on the other side. every single one. Now, there should be no water in this middle row because of the fence gates. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grow these two. Like so. And then do the same on the other side. You don't need to grow them two. It's just I prefer growing them two. Then what will happen is once they grow, there, so say, they'll grow, and then the observer will detect them, and it will tell the piston to harvest them when they're fully, so it's fully automatic, and then you've got your kelp. Yeah, fully automatic. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know if you want another farm design. I do have another kelp farm design in mind, but it uses bone meal, and this is just fully automatic, and you can build it as big and as many modules as you want. Make sure there's proper lighting though, because if you're building a base underground and you want this, it needs to have proper lighting so it can grow.